Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 239.
This time worked better. The first time I put it on, we had the flash on, and I flashed ahead.
This is very bright.
Whoopsie. We're good now, though.
What's up, kid?
Not too much, honestly. Chill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so season's over.
Yeah, season is over, but it was a long, good season.
You know, it's weird. It's kind of how I feel about it. Like, it's usually when the season's over, there's like, oh gosh, the Flyer season's over.
Yeah.
And usually, unfortunately, it's like disappointment. Like, they didn't make the playoffs, or if they did, they got bounced too easy, something like that. But this one, I'm kind of
happy with.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. Beating the Penguins is a big deal.
Yeah.
And fun. And it's not like anybody thinks they're ready to contend for a cup yet. No fan realistically thinks that yet. So, but I think they should have made the playoffs, and they did.
Yes.
I think they stacked the ball against the Penguins, and they beat them, which I'm happy with. I would have liked to have seen a win or two against Carolina, sure.
Yeah.
But I didn't think ultimately they had the stuff to beat Carolina yet. But you got to remember, Flyers first year making the playoffs. Carolina have made the playoffs, I think, 8 years in a row. They're a perennial playoff team that's tweaking to win a Stanley Cup. That's the whole next rung away from where we are. So
but I at least appreciate that every game wasn't like 0-7. Like it wasn't like
the first one was a little ugly, but they did battle it back. But yeah, the other three, I mean, the ice was tilted in Carolina's favor, but the Flyers were never out of it. They did battle the whole time. They tried to get themselves back in it. They
scored a few points.
They got some goals. They were in it. It wasn't, clearly Carolina was a better team, but the Flyers weren't. I think they were more in it than I've seen some people give them credit for. They were hanging in there, and they were battling. They never gave up.
Yeah.
Even in the fourth game, you could see they were trying hard to win it. So I love the fight that this team has. I love that it's 3.8%. They battled their way into the playoffs. They believe in themselves. They've clearly got a tight core. They clearly like their coach. Like it's that next step that you wanted this season.
Yeah. I agree.
So we just have to see. That now this year, like last year, they took a little step back, which I kind of expected. This year, I don't expect any more steps back. I don't expect a giant leap, but I think that making the playoffs next year again is realistic. I would like to see them make the playoffs, maybe not the last day or two of the season, with a couple games to go.
Maybe not 3.8 again.
I think that is next year's. We'll get to next year, but I think that's next year's plan. Make the playoffs, not skin in your teeth, make the playoffs, but like be a playoff team.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. Danny's got to have a good off season. I don't expect a lot of major changes just because they have money. I just don't expect it yet. I think they're going to wait one more season before something like that, or maybe next trade deadline. There's also not a lot out for free agents, which is one of the reasons why they signed Dvorak, which is, but for once they're going to have cap space. And just because you have cap space doesn't mean you have to spend it right away.
Yeah.
Because that's how you get in trouble with giving people contracts where you spend too much and they don't quite deserve it.
Yeah.
So let's, plus I want to see the kids slot in. I mean, clearly Martone showed he's an NHL level player. I thoroughly expect Michkov to have a more serious offseason, come more prepared, and play with a vengeance. That's we like the shirt. I think Bonk could play. We'll see, if they trade Risto in the offseason or wait till next year, what happens with it. But I know we didn't see him a lot, but I think he looks like an NHL player already. Yeah. I want to see more of Bump for sure. I like Bump because Bump has that shoot first mentality, and too many Flyers pass. So Martone and Bump were kind of like they got no problem firing the puck, and I like that.
Yeah.
The team could have used more than that against Carolina. They were trying too much. Freddie Anderson was way in their head, and they were trying to get around him. Credit to Anderson though; he was a monster in net for them. I mean, Vladar played well too, but Freddie Anderson was closing the door every time they just got. So whatever. For once, I gotta say for the first time since 2020. I'm not disappointed in the season. I mean, any season without a cup is not a success, but I'm not. I'm kind of happy. It's a weird.
This was a success for us.
Yeah, definitely grading on a curve, but the curve that I expected. Not, I'm kind of fine with this season. We'll see what happens next. But I liked it. So all the kids that you wanted to do well, with the exception of Michkov, you can see the potential was there. I mean, I wish Lachenko got a few more games other than one. But I think you saw Barkey and Bump and Martone, and you saw these guys playing this year, and you feel good about it.
Yeah.
At least most fans feel good about it, which is cool. It's kind of cool having fans be excited again.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing like playoff hockey in Philadelphia. I mean, the Eagles are always going to be number one, and people get on the Phillies and get excited too. But there's just nothing like a Flyers fan when they're excited about the team. And the whole city gets going, and everything's orange, and everybody's wearing their Flyers gear, and they pull it out and stuff. It's fun.
You got a few other things to share.
Yeah. Sorry, this was actually going to be a longer episode than I originally anticipated, but I've been busy. So before we get into anything else, tomorrow night is the last fan club meeting of the season.
Yes.
If you remember, great. If you're not, you can go to one and just see what it's about. Maybe you want to join next year if you're a little more flyered up. It also is in conjunction with Carl's Cards, which we love. So they have proceeds are going to Snyder Hockey. They'll have raffle baskets, just regular giveaways, 50-50, all kinds of stuff. So you're more than welcome to go, even if you're not a fan club member. Meet the fan club, see if you want to join for next year, because there'll be a lot of cool stuff. The fan club's got Phillies games and Blue Rocks games and stuff they do in the summer. So that is tomorrow night. Unfortunately, it's not a watch party, but it's just a regular meeting and still fun. And it is, where's it at? Buffalo Wild Wings, 920 Baltimore Pike in Glens Mills.
Is there food?
Yeah. Okay. So that's tomorrow night, and we'll get that one out of the way. Speaking of Carl's Cards, my favorite store, they had buy one, get one bobblehead this weekend.
So Dad came out with a few new bobbleheads.
It's a road trip. I treated myself to some bobbleheads that I've always wanted, that they were a little pricier, that I had put off buying because they just never came down in price. And they were hard. Some of them were hard to find, rarer ones.
They
too.
were fairly priced. Dad just didn't have the money to buy them at the second.
Absolutely. Like they're the same price they were, similar price to Carl's that he trade show I've seen and all. They were absolutely fair price. It's a much better price if buy one get one. So I got Bobby Clark holding the Stanley Cup, and that one's autographed. I'm pretty sure this was a Phantoms giveaway back in the day. I have the Hextall they did. So
the heads make me so nervous.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna support it.
Stay on, dude.
It's a bobblehead. It's staying on purpose.
Please don't get decapitated.
And then they also had, and this one I've always wanted that I've always put off buying. It's Bob Kelly and Dave Schultz.
I like how on the back it says their nicknames.
Yep. Yeah, the Hammer and the Hound, and it's got the cup. And then Schultz dropped the gloves. So I've always wanted that one. I love
how they made his fist like comically large.
Comically large. That's the Hammer, man. You've met Dave Schultz. You've seen his like you shake his hand, like your whole hand disappears. It's got a bear paw. I'm thrilled to add those two. I
would not want to take a punch from him.
No, Schultz. Even at this age, like he shakes your hand, and your whole hand just disappears.
You're like, oh, okay.
Hey, nice to meet you, sir.
Don't do that again, please. Scared.
He's got a big old bear paw. So, but so thrilled to have those from Carl's. I added a Star Wars one, and then I also added Provorov when he was with the Wheat Kings. He's not a flyer anymore, but I always wanted this one. I just was never able to lay my hands on it. So since they had that one, I picked him up too.
Show the babies.
I will get the babies. That's a different story.
Show the babies.
I will get the babies. Show the star. You want to show the babies?
Look at the babies.
Careful.
Wait, no, I don't touch bobbleheads. I lied. I don't touch them actually. They scare me.
So another thing is, since we are lucky enough to get to meet a lot of players, get autographs and stuff, I don't ever sell anything, but we will give stuff away. We trade stuff. We send things to people, plans all over. So we have a friend named Rick who lives in Calgary.
Shout out Rick.
He's a big Hitman fan. He's had season tickets for a long time, and he's real jealous of Rick. He gets to go all over Canada. He goes to see tons of junior teams, and Memorial
Calgary's
Cups.
in Canada.
Yes, Western Canada, way north of California.
Yeah,
way north that way, and then north of California, way north.
Oh.
Way out there.
Oh, he's far.
He's far.
He's
very far. Yes, but Flyers fans are all over. So
yeah. That hurt my elbow.
Yeah. Oh, well, I said that. Yeah. So anyways. So we've sent Rick stuff over the years, and he sends us stuff, and it's kind of fun. Sometimes there's be like surprise care packages. Like I just sent him something. I didn't know he sent me things. So
Rick spoiled us.
He does. It's fun too.
Rick spoiled us. It's like having a mystery pen pal, except we actually know him.
It is, yeah, and it's fun stuff. It's fun. So he sent me, So being a Hitman fan, he sent me. Obviously,
hold it up a little bit higher.
Most people know that the Hitmen were originally owned by Bret the Hitman Hart, who was a famous Hall of Fame wrestler, one of the best. So he sent me these cool 2 pucks.
And this was number
48 of 125.
Yeah.
So, and then the cool thing is not only the pucks just stinking cool themselves. You got the Hitman and then that one, but then he also Brett signed him on the back.
Yeah.
So that's really really cool. Yeah, and then that's where Sanheim famously came from. So and then we've had some other
insanely cool.
We've had some other prospects from the Hitmen come rolling through, but you know Travis is the most famous one. And then yeah, it's really nice. So I got to put all this stuff away.
Cool.
But and then a few years back, he sent me the 23-24 London Night Champions when they won the OHL, and I got that signed by Bump. I haven't had a chance to sign it by Park yet.
Yeah.
But this year he sent me the 2025 Memorial Cup champion Londons, so I'll get those signed by the boys.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 prospects currently right now playing for the Red Deer Rebels, which play in the Western Hockey League. And then so he sent me official game pucks signed by both of those guys, which is pretty cool. You can see like the pucks were used. Awesome. And then Coots. So I believe Coots had 7 retired, or if not, I know they at least honored them. Not sure how they exactly do it up there, but he sent me the puck from John Couturier's night, and I didn't even know these existed. So when you get stuff that you don't even know existed, is pretty stinking cool.
They're baby
They're
bobbleheads.
baby bobbleheads, as Cheyenne calls them. So it's Danny Briere and Sean Couturier.
They're babies.
Sean wearing is 7 and Danny wearing is 14. And
they're little babies.
they're little bubbles. Danny's head got a little spun in the packaging, so I'm working on getting them straightened out, but I think I hope you can see them. Yeah,
I think
so
you can see.
Coots and Briere, which is pretty cool.
They're baby.
And then also sent me Prop from Prop's Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
Because Brian Prop was straight up one of the best WHL players, Canadian junior players of all time.
Danny's low-key stabbing his eye out with the stick.
Danny's low-key, yeah, he's a little to the right there, but
he's okay. Don't mind him.
I'll work on that slowly, get the spring back, so. But, yeah, no, thrilled. I mean, it was like a...
We had a haul this week.
It was like Christmas morning. Because I didn't know it was coming. Like, when I opened the box, I had no idea it was in there. I saw the Hitman first. I'm like, oh, this supposed to... Because I didn't even look what it was from. I just saw it was my name. I didn't even look that it was from Rick. So when I opened it up, I was like, sweet. And then he also sent me...
Santa was here. Santa Rick was here.
I didn't take it out because I didn't want to damage it yet. But he also sent me Wheat Kings Marty Murray. He didn't play for the Flyers long. He played for the Flyers and the Phantoms. But he's got a bobblehead from the Wheat Kings, so he sent me that. And then he sent me Sean's rookie card, which is pretty cool. So it was cool.
So he spoiled us.
He spoiled us, which I had already sent him a package full of some stuff spoiling him too. So I can't wait till he gets it. But
scooch back in, Dad.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's it. Sorry, this is longer than I expected. I kind of was just gonna do a season wrap up, but I got all this cool stuff that I got to put away, and I wanted to show it off.
Yeah.
You like unboxings? But that's it. We're gonna work on stuff in the off season, find some content. There's always stuff. The alumni are doing a lot of things. You know, they'll have the summer caravans, and the alumni are doing the pickleball again, and the Fit 5K, which you and I will run.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, I'll run, you'll walk.
Fair enough. I'm old. I made it last year, though. I did the whole thing.
You did.
I did. Thanks, shout out to my buddy Frank for giving me the will to keep it up with me, or stick it up with me, so I didn't quit.
Dad had a few blisters. Something.
Yeah. A little tired. Well, I bought better shoes this year. That'll help too. So.
At first, yeah, you did have some sneakers that were on their last.
I should have just started it with better sneakers, so that'll help the blister. But shout out to my buddy Frank for sticking it out with me and making sure I didn't quit. So, but I'll do the 5K this year.
So the time I accidentally ran a 7.5K.
Yeah, I don't know how you looped back around.
Yeah, I accidentally labbed.
Why are we seeing you again? In a very poor sense of direction.
I don't know. I was playing on the playground at one point.
Luckily, you're in really good shape, though. So you just kept running.
I was just chilling. I was jogging. I was walking. At one point, I was on the phone with my friend. At the other point, I was on the playground. I bought lemonade from a kid.
It was fun.
I don't know. I did a little bit of everything.
It was a fun
I didn't just really run. Yeah.
Yeah, I was grateful with those end of the people that had the lemonades, all set up.
Yeah, the strawberry lemonades with the fresh strawberry, and I was like, kid, you smart.
And the one guy just had a hose. I was like, yeah, I need that for a moment.
Yeah, they were all covered in hoses, just hosing.
I was like, I feel better now. I can finish this last little bit now. I need to hose down a little.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
But that was fun. Flyers 5K was fun. The pickleball, you didn't get to be the pickleball. It was a blast. And what was the third event? There was 3 that weekend.
Oh, was it the golf?
Oh, yeah, they do the golf. Yeah, they go to the golf. But, so, yeah, and then there's the, they're having a anniversary of the Russian game. the Flyers beat the Russians, so I'm pretty 99% sure I'll be at that. So we'll have stuff for you for the off season. We always manage to wrangle up most things. The fantasy camp.
Yes.
That's in August. That'll be fun. Yeah, the good thing is we have a couple less weeks of content to have to come up with no Flyers.
That's fair. Yeah.
And then, so last thing, then we'll let you go. I know it's a long episode, but can some of y'all with the conspiracies about Michkov calm down a little bit? He's not going anywhere. They'll work it out. I saw today. The Flyers went to the Phillies today, most of the team. Michkov wasn't in the team picture. Everybody's like, oh, it's because he doesn't like his teammates or he's getting traded or whatever. And then Heather, we always see her at all the events. She's like, no, he was just running a little late and I had to go do some other stuff, so I took the picture before he got there. Like, conspiracy ended. But everybody's like, he doesn't like his teammates. And he's like, just stop. He's going to be fine. He's still a young player. He's got a lot to learn. He'll learn it. He'll come to camp next year. The dude wants to be a winner. Like, that's the part I like. I know he wants to be a winner. I know he'll learn. This year he'll use it as a learning experience. Yeah. So, but I don't buy this. He hates the teammates. Pocket hates him. That whole lunatic. That just sounds so insane. Yeah, I gotta say, for the end of the season, I'm not as bummed as I usually am.
Yeah, we're pretty chill. And Dad now has to figure out where he's gonna fit all this on his shelves.
So I'll call you down how many times after I rearrange?
You're getting 2 out of me this time.
I got 2 shots to get it
you
right.
got 2 shots. Take photos, text them to me.
It's you with the modernness.
FaceTime me even. I can give you live critiques.
Ooh.
You should see every time I FaceTime Dad whenever I'm on vacation, he gives me like this angle, like the dad. It's like grandpa. He's like, hello?
Why are you FaceTiming?
Why are you here?
Don't FaceTime, just call.
No, I want to...
No, because it's like you usually know when I'm in the bathroom. And then you're like, I think I need a video chat with my father.
Yeah, it's usually like it is.
So I'm like, deny.
He hates me.
What do you want? No, because you said, you're like, I swear you're 3 hours away and you're like, I bet Dad's going to the bathroom right now. Let's FaceTime him.
Let's FaceTime him.
It's like, you know. And I'm looking at the phone, I'm like, no, I don't know how to, I don't want to put the video on, no! And I don't know what to do.
I'm waiting for the time you full on answer, and it's just like trying, I'm literally like, kind of busy right now.
Yeah, no, that's gross. I don't want to do that.
Well.
I love you. Thank you for a great season. We had a good time.
Yes, we did.
California trip.
Oh, it was fun.
Oh, it was fun. So, all right. Thank you, bye, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye!